Hello there, remains yours truly, Maxwell Okure. I wanted to reflect on something that happened today. We were discussing the Bible, and I quoted one or two scriptures, and the person I was talking to just retorted, Maxwell, you know scriptures a lot. I was like, is it the translated English version of the Bible you referred to? He said, yes, we just quoted. And I said, no, I would not claim I know scriptures because anything translated anything translated cannot be a total representation of what has been translated. It is not possible. So if you have a language and somebody translates that language using another medium, you can only get a simple idea of what has been translated. The main confinement of its content and its context, you definitely will lose. It is very, very clinical in this manner. To narrow it down, every existence has its language. For you to understand the confine of that existence, you need to understand the language itself. Since every language has a medium at which it is being translated, once that medium is not understood, you can't claim you understand that language. Let me give you a practical instance. In Islam, if you must teach the Quran, become a scholar of the Quran, you have to understand Arabic. It's a proviso. There are no two ways about it. It is just the way it is. For you to teach this language, you have to understand the medium of his divinity, which is his language. So you can't teach the Quran if you don't know Arabic. That's just the way it is. For you to serve in an Ogu shrine, pardon my navigation out of where the ambit of what I discuss is. I'm just trying to build my premise. For you to serve in an Ogun shrine, you have to understand how to speak Yoruba. You cannot find an Hausa man in an Ogun shrine. For you to serve in an Amadiora shrine, you have to understand how to speak Igbo. It is very rare for you to find a Yoruba man speaking Yoruba in an Amadiora shrine. That's just the way the divinity of that medium is. Narrowing back to the main, you cannot tell me that I, Maxwell, understand the scripture that is translated into English when I don't understand the divine language of the Bible, which is Hebrew and Keona Greek. I don't understand those two languages, meaning I can't read them. So I can't claim that I understand the English version. You can only understand that translated version based on what is presented to you. So I rejected that position to say I understand scripture because the divine language of that scripture I do not know. So when preachers come up to say because they quoted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scriptures offhand, that implies that they know scripture. That's not true. That's not true. There is no one word in English language that can totally replace another with the same content and context and meaning. So one word can have multiple meaning, polysemous in nature. Please don't make it look as if I'm going too technical here. But that's just the way it is. So we only understand to the level at which it was being translated. But to get a deeper insight, a deeper meaning into it, we have to understand the original language, the divine language of that scripture. That is the only time you could say you understand scripture. Aside that, we are just rigmaroling around the concept of translations. Am I speaking English? You have a lovely day ahead of you.